Something like that.
Soul Calibur 6.
Something like that. All right. I'll do my best. And a fist. Hurrying in a wise. It's pointless to switch from Sub-Zero to Kimura. There's no point to it. What's the value in a video game at this point? I know for a fact that the online experience hinders offense more than it does defense, regardless of what people say. I understand the ideology behind a dead button, and that's not what I'm arguing. All right? I get it. Off defense, being able to press that button right when your frame recovery is over is a thing. That's offense, though. That's not defense. Defense is the fact that you can press and hold guard and tap down to duck something and not commit to it at all. And that is more advantageous online, holding and buffering a guard and fuzzy guarding with a crouch than anything offensively related. So, I disagree. It is harder to play offense online and lag than it is to play defense online and lag, especially if you know your frames, you know the matchup, and you know the two 50-50s that are about to happen. Now it's about, is your hard read on point, or did you react to the other hard read and you got hit because of it and there was nothing you can do about it? I mean, y'all could go to the next level of layers that y'all think and you call layers, is that, well, technically option B, the mix-up, does less damage and is less advantageous than option A. This is no different than, I'm going to throw you, and it's a lot harder to, a back throw should technically swap sides. Do I want to swap sides with you, or do I not want to swap sides with you? Do I want to put your ass into the wall or the corner, or do I want to wring your ass out, right? Versus, nah, I don't want to wring you out. So I'm going to sit there and try to throw you with Nightmare. You're going to think that I'm going to throw you over my head behind me to wring you out, but I'm not going to do that because I think you're going to know I'm going to do that. So I break it. So you're going to break that thinking that's what I'm going to do. Not what I'm going to do. And no, there's bullshit layers of mind games that really doesn't exist. It's just a 50-50 that you happen to call out, right? And you say, you knew that was going to happen. You knew it was a possibility. I'll give you that much credit. You didn't know it was going to happen. You knew it was a possibility, and there's only two of them in a properly designed 50-50 game.
Of history retold.
Problem is when that 50-50 gets distorted to such a degree, that's someone else nuts more than the other person when they guess right. I don't know how I feel about that. If you're gonna do a low sweep, that turns into an optimal damage combo, and I block it, and it's not launch punishable, there's a problem. If you're going to do a 50-50 mix-up into that point, and it only nets you like Oki or some shit like that, and I block it, and I don't at least get a string, there's a problem. Technically, I should get a knockdown from it, but well, we won't go to that degree. Wrong button. Hello?
Victory goes
So to say I don't understand what you're talking about is not the same thing as you disagreeing with what I'm saying. You prefer to exploit defense, and you feel that it's the more optimal way to design the brain trap. I disagree. Because it's not evenly balanced. You say it is, but it's not. Especially online. Offline, your argument carries more weight. Online, it carries less weight.
Fight!
Not arguing with defense being ideal because it scales out an infinite combo, but y'all are allowing for guaranteed punishment and manipulated 50-50 to be how the game is supposed to be played when it's inherently flawed in favor of a specific person when it shouldn't be.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
It's clear as day when people are complaining about pressure while they wait their turn, so they throw their turn, and then what really they're complaining about is when they guess a 50-50 right or wrong, the reward for that guess is not optimized properly.
Soul of Raphael.
Not that it's not that the pressure instance is wrong, it's that the outcome of the encounter is improperly scaled damage-wise. Nothing else.
When souls collide, chaos erupts.
At worst, it extended my fucking string by one move.
Battle one. Fight!
Nothing more. You don't have to commit to shit. You can fuzzy guard with an option select and buffer a guard. Now, like I said, I'm dealing with too many demoted S-rank players that are shitting on Bs and Cs thinking that they're beginners when you've just mindlessly mid-maxed the fucking flowchart and passed it off as skill because there's only two real option selects in that moment. It's a 50-50, and I just have to guess which one you're about to do with a hard read. Because I'm dealing with people that think you can only react to an I-14. Yeah. It depends on how experienced at the game you are. You have to think about it, and you don't know all the options in that moment. That's why I call it an option select, not a mix-up. But okay. You know the possibilities. You can react to an I-6. You can. It might be wrong, especially if there's another I-6 that can come out in that moment. If you have an I-6 that is a mid and an I-6 that is a low or a high, doesn't matter, right? You'll react to one of them and get hit by the other, right? And you'll think, well, I can't react to that. You can, just not optimally because you don't know what the person's about to do. Right now, we're talking about hard reads and and tendencies, right? Like I said, y'all overcomplicate the system and then call people beginners that just, you've made sure to kick out all of those stepping stones to where you've gotten. Sure, I was going somewhere with that. In the end, it doesn't matter. Like I said, y'all have been demoting each other. So y'all have been mid-max meta playing for so long and demoting each other for so long. Y'all don't know what an actual representation of skill is. You've mid-maxed the 50-50 flowchart mix-up. And people that don't know it are going to run into it more often, passing it off as you being quote-unquote better than them. But realistically, you're just more experienced than them. Not better than them, more experienced than them. Nothing more than that. Because at this point, we're talking about reaction speed. We're not actually talking about knowledge of the game. Because the person that can react the fastest and not dead button like a dumbass is going to win if knowledge is equally equivalent. I know in this moment, you're either going to do this or this. You tend to do this. You might change it up to this occasionally. We'll see. Victory is a matter of chance in this game. Problem is, you had stupid-ass gimmick mix-ups with counterpick data and matchup knowledge. Oh, while I'm on the ground with Taki and my head's facing you, I can pop your ass up in the air. There's nothing you can do about it. You gotta wait for me to get up. Oh, if I'm Siegfried and I'm low on HP, I can GI your ass and put you in a fucking an Oki situation that you're gonna have to fucking deal with. Yeah, okay. Some gimmick ass shit passed off as, matchup knowledge. Or the biggest culprit. I'm Xianghua, and if you approach me while you put me in fucking Ukemi, I'm gonna taunt your ass and you're gonna get stagger locked for a second. All right? But at least with that one, it's a poke. It's not, I'm gonna launch your ass and then, continue my onslaught like Taki's is, right? But Taki's is a little bit more specific. You have to be in a specific prone. Actually, that would be spleen position, right? With your head facing me. All right? Whatever, guys. When you're fighting Taki, you should just know that stuff. So you're telling me it's fair for a character to have something they can use in a specific moment that no other character can use. And you wonder why it creates a tier list of balancing and why people don't play with the full kit. Because certain characters in specific instances outshine everyone else on the fucking roster, hands down. Like Tira getting all of her fucking her transitions. Or Amy getting all of her fucking roses. Right? An absurd difference in skill. Right? Well, not even skill. I mean, at that point, because there's nothing you can do about it. Especially the only issue with those modes is it turns basic attacks that should be normal attacks into break attacks, and you can't do shit about it unless you have fucking meter, which I think is stupid. The idea that a normal attack becomes a break attack, and a break attack becomes an unblockable attack with a bullshit install, while a guard impact no longer works on a break attack, is bad. It's bad. It's fucking bad. I can understand the break attack turning into the unblockable. That kind of makes sense because it's about to happen. It's the speed of a break attack, and your ass should react accordingly because you can get out of the way of a break attack if you're paying attention. So a break attack turning into unblockable is not really that bad. But when you nerf the guard impact where it no longer works on break attacks, and then you have that construct in the system, there's a fucking problem. A severe problem. Endless pressure that there's nothing the fuck you can do about it except get your guard crushed. And I'm sure someone's going to bring up something about gauge management or some shit like that. I'm like, okay, so it's okay for you to spam shit, but it's not okay for me to spam shit. It's always the argument it'll come back to. Well, you're just spamming a guard impact, and you're spamming a break attack, so what difference does it fucking matter? I'm hard reading that break attack, and you're like, well, if you're hard reading that break attack, you should avoid it. You should optimally avoid it and launch punish accordingly. Why? So you can get acclimated to what happens after the fact instead of a guard impact that makes you actually stop and think about what's happening on the screen and play the fucking game? In other words, you want manipulatable defensive frame advantage to take advantage of. I call it an exploit. I didn't say you were cheating. And you pass that shit off as good. While shitting on everything offensively designed to thwart that no-mind way of playing the game. You've mid-maxed, mindlessly practiced optimal punishment gameplay and then sped it up. And then try to pass that shit off as offensive gameplay. It's not offensive gameplay. It's defensive gameplay with the caveat of, well, I can apply pressure when I want to. And because of that fact, you hide behind the fact that you don't. So the first mix-up that happens is you can apply that pressure, but you choose not to see how I'm going to react, which causes me to whiff something. Oh, and then you just get, then I just get completely fucked up for even trying to play the game. And y'all keep trying to say that defense is harder to play online than offense is. Y'all are full of shit. If that was the case, then sustaining a 60 FPS experience would not be as important as you keep saying it is. Like I said, you can buffer a guard in. You can gimmick an option select with a fuzzy guard by ducking, thinking that it's going to come out here, I can duck that high, if not, I'm going to block it anyway. You can't do that shit with offense. But like I said before, but because you block that shit and you have to be frame perfect if on the animation recovery so you don't dead button that attack, you pass that shit off as defense. You pass punishment off as defense. It's not fucking that. Punishment is not defense. Punishment is a guaranteed offense mechanic that you pass off as defense because you're exploiting defensive frame advantage. Sorry. Only thing defense related is movement, guard, and that's it. Anytime you press an attack button, you're switching from defense to offense, but keep saying you're not. Keep saying, I blocked you and then I punished you and that's defense. That's not fucking defense, bro. That's offense. It's hard as fuck to do online and lag. Because either one, you're going to dead button the motherfucker because you're pressing the right thing, or two, they're going to just guard it because you pressed it a little too late, and there's nothing the fuck you can do about that because they're holding guard and buffering that shit. Now, if they allowed you to buffer in your fucking attack off of guard, hey, now we're talking about a fair exchange to where I'm buffering my attack, you're buffering your guard, and now evenly balanced is offense and defense. Not this bullshit, well, defense deserves to be a little bit stronger because of whatever. Y'all are full of shit. Full of shit. The only thing unsafe in this game should be a whiff. That's the only thing unsafe in this game. Proves your hard read was on the fuck point, and I'm suffering because I made a fucking mistake and you knew it was coming. Not, oh, I'm just going to wait until you overextend with frame advantage, and then I'm going to take my guaranteed knockdown into a 50-50 mix that I already have the health lead, so realistically, taking that 50-50 mix is a loss to me. I'm not going to gain anything except lose my health lead by chance. Going for the poke, okay. Going for optimal damage off of an Oki? No, not really. You have the health lead. There's no reason to press the issue. They have to come at you now. Now you can just exploit your bullshit guaranteed defensive exploit. But hey, I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. You disagree with my idea of how the game could possibly be balanced and improved, and basically call me stupid because of it. Now, I'm not gonna lie, my attitude towards the fucking game could use a little bit of, mellowing out. That's true. There's no reason to get so bent up out of shape over people that act like they give a shit but really don't. Like this guy right here. Watch this. Like I said, it's okay for your ideal approach to this game to be more defensive oriented and for you to say that my offense oriented does not sit well with you. But to say that it's fucking wrong, that means y'all are biased playtesters because y'all holler pressure while you throw your turn waiting for guaranteed optimal punishment data and then you say the game is improperly balanced. Well, maybe if you took your fucking turn, even if it was a, no risk, low reward, instead of just waiting until you got a high reward, low risk fucking exchange, then maybe the game wouldn't feel so improperly paced towards you giving up your turn and then complaining about actually having to work to take it back. But hey. Dyslexic. Incomprehension. Sure am. Y'all call this shit a fucking just frame. I call it a clean fucking hit. Y'all call this shit a fucking... What the hell was the one I said earlier? Oh yeah, y'all call this shit a fucking mix-up. I call it a fucking option select, and your option select is a bug, in my opinion, that needs to be scaled the fuck out of the game. But still exist. Why? Because y'all are biased-ass playtesters saying you're doing proper quality assurance. Because you like fuzzy guard, which is a fucking bug. You like cross-up mechanic, which is a fucking bug. Y'all like all of these bullshit bugs and hints and tips that nets you a guarantee in that moment because you know it's possible. And you argue that, well, the opponent also knows it's possible, so that makes it fair. When the opponent tries to avoid it and can't because they know it's about to happen, that makes it not fucking fair. I keep saying it is because y'all are biased playtesters that have been deranking and shitting on each other and insulting each other for so long that y'all don't know what a proper game design is and what proper skill based comparison is. I'm not saying I'm better than you. I'm not saying you're not good at the game. What I'm saying is both of us, or all of us, are very good playtesters and decent quality assurance players that lie about shit being fair when it suits their fancy. Nothing more, nothing less. Not your fault. Because to say it's anybody's fault specifically would be a lie. It's the whole fucking community's fault. Everybody, myself, the developers, the publishers, all of y'all, everyone. It's everyone's fucking fault. Everyone knows there's something wrong with the game, but nobody can agree on what that something is, which causes a fucking strife so heavily ingrained in the damn fucking game that it creates two sets of people. Trolls or toxic. That's it. That's all you got. You either got trolling motherfuckers or toxic people. Those are the only two type of people that exist in this fucking community. Period. The end. That's all you got. People that openly joke and belittle the whole fucking situation, or people that take offense to that and won't shut up and jump your ass for being inappropriate in a fucking game designed around learning. But it's okay. Y'all been playing Street Fighter too long. Y'all think treating people like shit is fair because it's a mind game that gets under their skin, so you can taunt them and teabag them, and it might cause them to come at you emotionally, and you'll shit on them because of that fact. Yeah, that might be true, but it proves that you're not trying to learn a fucking thing. All it proves is you're trying to prove something to somebody else, not actually learn something. 90% of every gamer is trying to prove something, not actually have fun and experience something. It's clear in design. It's clear. It's clear in every fucking thing. I mean, you can look at anime. It's clear as fuck. And how story and character development is built. It's clear as fuck. Y'all are always trying to prove something. Always trying to prove something. And then when people call you out on it, you call them an asshole, say they're toxic, say they don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and ostracize them from the fucking community. Fair enough. You're a fucking poser and a two-faced liar. How do I know this? Because I know I'm trying to prove something too, and for some strange reason, you think I'm not grouping myself into that category of people I'm talking about. I'm a gamer too. We're all a bunch of whiny-ass babies that need our next fix and want to complain to everyone else about it not being right because we are entitled shitbirds. Right? Straight, plain and simple. Entitled shitbirds. Get off my train, shitbird.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
What's a shitbird? A shitbird is a bird that flies over your head and takes a fucking shit on you and doesn't give a fuck. That's a shitbird. The worst ones are the ones that do it knowing that people care about it and then they still don't give a fuck. Those are the worst ones. Negligence is a bitch.
Soul of Raphael.
Y'all find running out the time and exploiting defensive frame advantage fun. It's immersive breaking, in my opinion. It's manipulative and exploitive in most cases. And when you do it online and lag, I find it completely tactless. You do it offline, I don't give a fuck, there's no lag.
Battle 1.
I can't rush at you and hit you. Sure they weren't tech crouched.
Battle 2. Fight.
It's like people bitching and complaining about spam. You spammer? Well, so are you. But okay. Takes two people to have a you know, a battle. Which means my actions are directly relevant or relative to the actions that you're doing, which means I'm spamming because you're spamming. What are you spamming? Well, most people spam guard, but let's not go there because people don't think you can spam guard.
Claim victory and bask in the glory.
It's fucking stupid, dude. I'm gonna wait my turn so I can have the best chance about guaranteeing me a victory. Then pass that shit off as skill as I manipulate everything intentionally flawed with the game that creates an opening for a win. I need a gimmick.
Welcome
I need
to the
a
stage
I need
of
a guaranteed
history
hit.
retold.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
Soul of Raphael.
I don't like hearing fucking factual fucking observations. But hey, Of course that's not true, because that's not how the game's currently designed. I'm arguing against the way the game is currently designed. Which means everything I say makes no fucking sense, because it's the exact opposite of the way y'all currently are playing it and the way it's perceived as supposed to be fucking played. Like that move right there. Completely fucking pointless. Completely fucking pointless. Why is it in the fucking game? It's completely pointless. You can option select it. There's no way in hell this should ever hit anybody. Ever. It's the stupidest fucking move to do in the game off of that. Why is it still in the game? Oh, we have to leave those red herrings in there so we can shit on them when they do it, because we need a gimmick. A gimmick of a hint. We need a clue. The game is already a properly balanced 50-50 when two people are coming at each other offensively, yet y'all want to manipulate and cheat that instance by exploiting defense and all of offensive flaws. Breaks immersion. Breaks fucking immersion. Creates a shit-ass experience of momentum that y'all are manipulating because y'all don't know how to properly fucking balance a game. Causing people to delay their timing or run up and then not do nothing.
Claim victory and bask in the glory.
Which is funny, because then you create those stupid-ass delayable attacks where you hold the button in it and you can extend the frames of that attack. Completely fucking shit if you ask me, because they already found the workaround. There was no reason to add it. All they have to do is delay the timing of the break attack, and it'll always work when somebody is not looking for the break attack and just reacting to, okay, I need to do it now because the break attack's going to happen if they did it. Frame perfect. Right? But hey, I don't know what I'm talking about. Now, you haven't played enough video games. If that is your response to me, you haven't played enough video games.
Soul of Raphael.
You play one video game, have mid-max mastered it, and then anyone that says something that critiques the current meta way of playing the game, you tell them they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You need to get out and play a different build, bro, or or your game will die, and no amount of complaining. Why is the game dead? Because your whole fucking outlook of it. Why didn't that counter hit? Why didn't that fucking counter hit?
Battle 2. Fight.
I should have been fucking teching that, but okay.
Battle 3. Fight. The battle is over.
I said y'all are exploiting lag, latency, input delay, reaction speed, and passing it off as skill. In a finite system that's easily manipulatable. You always do the same thing. Okay, hold up a second. Hold up a second. You have 3 neutral attacks. On top of that, you have 36 directional attacks if you're lucky. Right? And then you have another 36 8-way run attacks if you're lucky. So we have a total of 70 moves, and I just do the same thing? You sure you're not just doing the same thing too? When I try to do different shit, it doesn't work. I'm also still trying to learn my character. Then again, like I said, you have people that are S ranks demote it or smurfing, jump in and say, oh, I didn't know this was a beginner lobby. The community is the main issue with this game, which stems into how the game is approached and balanced, being the second main issue with the game. These dumbass developers, they don't even test their fucking game. They don't even play their game. Anyone that ever says that is a biased ass fucking playtesters. Just straight fucking real. Biased ass fucking playtesters. They're QAing the game while you're trying to break the game, and then you give them extra work so they can't properly QA the game because they have to go back and fix something that you intentionally sought out to take advantage of, passed it off as that's how the game's designed is supposed to be fucking played. And thus, no progress is ever made. Or at bare minimum, snail-paced progress is made because they have to keep going back and fixing something that you keep breaking because that's what you're looking for. You're not looking to be immersed in the game and play the game. You're looking at what is a systematical way that I can go through and approach this game that nets me a dopamine rush from victory, accomplishment. And that's it. That's how the game's designed to be played. It's not cheating if the game lets me do it. You're a fucking biased playtester that does not understand how to fucking properly balance a game. At best, it was an exploit intentionally left in the game because they pander towards you and hand you a bottle as you whine and cry like the baby you are. At least I know I can take advantage of the same thing if I really wanted to prove myself. And I don't want to prove myself. I'm proving myself by not stooping to your level of exploit. Because the same thing can be done off of offense. It's just not as reliable is a word y'all would probably use. Even though it's a more immersive and fun way to play the game. You know, that the whole no mind instance. You have people over analytical, overthinking the situation, overcomplicating the situation, passing that overcomplication off to other people that are observing it, making people think they're a lot better or smarter than they actually are. Which I'm not saying you're stupid, but I think you're being a little flamboyant in that regard. It's not as complicating as you're making it sound. Never is. It's a 50-50. You have to learn and you have to master. Nothing more, nothing less. And I love this shit. Nah, bro, you always doing the same thing. And the fact that you know that and you still keep getting hit by it means what? I mean, that's a whole argument. Reversal edges are broken. What's so broken about it? You know it's about to happen. Yet you're no-minding the situation and fucking mashing into it like a dumbass and then blaming the game developers for putting that in the system when you know it's about to happen and can take advantage of it. But do you? No. You call it spam and then that's the right way to look at the game. Spam. Like I said, I'm not saying I'm the best at this game. I'm good at the game. I'm not saying I'm the best at the game. And I will tell you that anybody that brings that up, I'm a way better QAer than you are. Anyone that brings that up, I'm a way better QAer than you are. Because anyone in their right fucking mind knows damn well you're only as good as the opponent you're playing. This whole GG easy bullshit? Nah. Biased playtesters. Biased ass fucking playtesters. That have been shitting on each other for far too long that they do not know a proper...
Welcome to the stage of
They do not know how to create a proper learning environment and have no concept of what actual skill comparison is. I'm better than you, so that means I'm more skilled at the game than you. And I'm saying that move you just did right there is broken and needs to be fixed. While you keep exploiting it, saying, nah, it's how the game's designed to be played. Okay. It's proof you need a handicap in order to win.
Soul of Raphael.
This is what it's proof of. Like I said, I'm dealing with S ranks that have been demoting themselves so fucking much that they don't know what a proper skill representation is.
The winds fan the flames of the warriors' fighting spirits.
Have you eaten already? Thank you, though.
Battle 1. Fight!
No, because it's a matter of chance. Y'all optimize your flowchart to where 3 mistakes nets you a win, which looks like you completely shit on somebody when you get a fucking perfect, when realistically, you just happen to guess right 3 times in a row. Oh, give me a 3rd round. I can win if I had just 1 extra round. Uh-huh. Proof y'all are manipulating a 50-50 is what best 3 out of 5 shows.
Claim victory and bask in the glory. Welcome to the stage of history retold. Soul of Raphael. The tragic fall of the cherry blossom magnifies its beauty as with life. Battle 1. Fight! Battle 2. Fight! Battle 3. Fight!
It's amazing how they didn't counter hit you while you were in the middle of your startup of your fucking attack.
Battle 4. Fight! Victory. Final battle. Fight! Claim
I said,
victory and bask in the
a
glory.
bullshit gimmick ass install that makes you more powerful than you should be. Passed off as the game functioning as intended. Y'all can take y'all's 3 out of 5 and shove it up your ass. You
Welcome
suck.
to the stage of history.
If you need 3
retold.
rounds to prove you're better than somebody after losing 2 in a row.
Soul of
Plain and fucking simple. You're manipulating a 50-50 and demanding the developers cater and pander towards your asshatness. Plain and simple.
The cacophony of battle cuts through the deathly silence in an invitation to madness.
いざ尋常に勝負。
それは本当に大切なことなの。
Battle 1. Fight!
これぐらい。やっ。と。それ。それ。
じゃあなんか
KO!
じゃあ
Battle 2. Fight!
じゃあなんか
決めます。
Bullshit. Bull fucking shit.
KO! Battle 3. Fight!
どうぞ。
これ以上。安らかに。これでどう。
KO! Battle
敵は
4. Fight!
これ以上。これ以上。
フィニッシ
すべてをかける。
ュ。寝る時間よ。
これ以上。それ。それ。
Break! Claim victory and bask in the glory.
くじけぬ心が明日の勝利につながる。
Welcome to the stage of history retold. Soul of
痛みは人を
Raphael.
饒舌にする。
Now, the noble wolves carve their souls into their swords.
戦うの？私は構わないけど。
本気でお相手いたします。
Battle 1. Fight!
それぐらい。はっ。
Wow, you're full of shit. Ah, you're full of shit. You're full of fucking shit.
Battle 3. Fight!
ほら
読めたてて決めます
ほらほら
おとなしく寝てたほっ
こっち
これ以上無駄であ
話
や
Battle 4. Fight!
フィニッシュどうぞ
これ以上無駄
下あげる
これ以上無駄
すべて一つの夜が待つ
Fight!
寝る時間に
Whatever.
足りないのあいにくだけど終わりにしましょ
それ
The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
希望を持つから
Welcome to the stage of history retold. Soul of Raphael. Kiss. Battle 1. Fight! Battle 2. Fight! Battle 3. Fight! victory and bask in the glory.
失ってから気づくものもある。
Welcome to the stage of history retold. Soul of Raphael.
Doing something wrong.
行きます。全力。
Battle 1. Fight!
せいそりゃこのせいとだでかはっせいぐおってはっせらごよーしはいせらうりゃ
と
おっうわ
これ以上
うわ
ほっ
うわ
これはってや
KO! Battle 2. Fight!
それ
せらせせいってや
と
せやせらってや
や
うわ
せや
そりゃせらせいうわ
えいおわ
そりゃそりゃ
はや
踊りにかけて
て
うわそりゃ
は
お別れですうわ
てやおわてや
うわ
や
KO! Battle 3. Fight!
とはい
これぐらい
うわうわうわせやかそりゃせいせいやとせいやうわうわせせや
KO! Claim victory and bask in the...
また戦いましょう
Welcome to the stage of history retold. Soul of Raphael.
行こうか
いざ
Battle 1. Fight!
それよしえい
受け切れるかいはい
KO! Battle 2. Fight!
まさか
おとなしく
KO! Battle 3. Fight! The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
恐れが敗北を招くのです
Welcome to the stage of history retold. Soul of Raphael.
行きます
The cacophony.
Bunch of maxi fucking players.
Fight!
うりゃそりゃこのせいとさあはってせや
安らかにこれでどうダーンはっやってい安らかにはっやっとえい
What do I mean by a maxi player? All you do is delay and feint your attacks. You don't actually fucking play the game. You act like you're going to do something and do absolutely nothing.
やってそれ
はい
一振りにかけて
そりゃ
それやはいう
りゃ
それ
That's called strategy. It doesn't change the fact you're not playing the game. You're waiting your turn.
それ
まだ
In a real fight, it's both of our turns.
うりゃ
おとなしく
小鳥にかけて
やそれ
嘘だはい
であ
Claim victory and bask in the glory.
気づくものもあるはず
Welcome to the stage of history retold. Soul of Mitsurugi.
I've memorized to frame perfection what your character's capable of doing. Yeah, that ain't realism if you ask me.
Battle 1. Fight!
であや
Sounds about right. I network errored for what reason again?
Welcome to the stage of history retold. Soul of Mitsurugi.
I'm tired of playing S-rank people that are fucking lying about their ranks and then calling everyone else that's not S-rank fucking beginners. That's the fuck I'm tired about dealing with.
A merchant ship replete with riches attracts more chaos than customers.
楽に死ねる。
本気でお相手いたします。
Battle 1. Fight!
Oh, I'm not on the right fucking screen.
チームクリ落ちろ。ティア。
それ切るだ
Look at that option select. Must be nice.
切る
Nah, like I said, I hate dealing with fucking S-rank players lying about their fucking rank.
やほっだ
I ducked that, but okay.
Stand. Fight to your last breath. Battle 2. Fight!
それ切る
やかましい。
だだほっはいえいていこっちだそれ決めます
Should have fucking wall splat at you and didn't. It's amazing how your oppressive hitbox is only beneficial when you want it to be, not when it should be. Because of your hitbox, you should have fucking wall splat it and didn't.
Victory goes to the last one standing. Battle 3. Fight!
やったやはやだだもうほっ
Victory will not come. Battle 4. Fight!
You know, y'all past manipulating a 50-50 off of defense is actual fucking skill. Look at this shit. I was fucking stepping away from you and you still caught me with your bullshit fucking left... Wait, no. Yeah, your left knee as I was stepping to your fucking right. It's proof y'all don't know what fucking proper game design is. Y'all just know consistent. That's all that fucking matters. As long as my combo is consistent and I can guarantee a win off of defense, that's fair game balancing. Fucking stupid ass pandering.
Claim victory and bask in the glory. Welcome to the stage of history retold.
And y'all hide behind this. Well, you should just learn the matchup. And I'm arguing the fact that you make the matchup intentionally fucked up so you can take advantage of it is the issue with overall game design balancing. But keep saying it's not. It's pandering and y'all are lying to yourselves and everyone around you about it.
Warriors' spirits are forged below the never-ending skies.
いざ尋常に勝負
言いたいことはそれ。
Battle 1. Fight!
Fucking you are full of shit.
バカめが。
それていださせない
いや。
だ
許せろ。
これでも止められないだだほっやったやる
I should have ducked because I was stepping holding down. But no.
Victory goes to the last one standing. Battle 2. Fight!
I jumped, but you know, of course. Y'all balanced it just so y'all can take advantage of doing nothing and not accidentally get an input error when you decide to do something.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized. Battle 3. Fight! The battle is over. Welcome to the stage of history retold. Soul of Mitsurugi.
始めましょう。
He said y'all memorize 5 fucking flowcharts and then come and shit on people still practicing theirs.
いざ尋常に勝負。そう簡単にやられてたまるもんですか。
Battle 1. Fight!
それや
Stand. Fight to your last breath. Battle 2. Fight!
Wow.
Stand. Fight to your last breath. Battle 3. Fight!
もう許さないから。やっ嘘タレスあっち行けここそれタレあっち行けかなえきや
The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen
Sorry.
who fought so bravely.
I've been playing Soul Calibur for a very long time, and it's evident as fuck that y'all done everything in your power to hobble offense so you can take advantage of it defensively. Everything in your power. Clear as fucking day.
Welcome to the stage of history retold. Soul of Mitsurugi.
頼っていいぜ。
A history of conflict repeats itself at this old sea keep.
たく、仕方ねえな。
本気でお相手いたします。
Battle 1. Fight!
ていだ
てや。いって。ユースロー。
それ
てや。うりゃ。いって。ユースロー。ユースロー。
決めます。
てや。あっちゃう。ユースロー。
てや
いいだ。受けて。
それとかえい終わってや
あっちゃう。決まりだ。うりゃ。決まりだ。
Amazing my GI didn't work right there. It's amazing my GI didn't work right there.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized. Battle 2. Fight!
うりゃ。ユースロー。てや。
や全てをかける。安らかにやれる。安らかに
ユースロー。
お別れです。
KO!
安らかに
Stand. Fight to your last breath. Battle 3. Fight!
ユースロー。恋を荒波。こっちまいな。ぬりゃ。決まりだ。
これぐらい
Ring out! The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely. Welcome to the stage of history retold.
行くとす
本気で
るか。
行くわよ。
Warriors cross swords beneath the gaze of the ancient gods.
ちゃちゃっと済ませましょう。
どいつもこいつも。
Battle 1. Fight!
嘘。あっち行け。おろかー。嘘。あっち。
KO! Victory will not come easily. Battle 2. Fight! Victory will not come easy. Battle 3. Fight! Ring out!
Fake ass edge masters.
Welcome
That's
to
all
the
y'all are.
stage of history retold. Soul of Mitsurugi. When souls collide, chaos erupts.
儚い火花が咲いて散る。
本気でお相手いたします。
Battle 1. Fight!
Yeah, because you clearly weren't fucking ducking in that moment. Must be nice to have that frame perfect shit because it's not lagging on you.
Victory goes to the last one standing. Battle 2. Fight! Battle 3. Fight!
Look at that bullshit. Look at that fucking bullshit. It's called bullshit fucking lag while y'all exploit defense off of it.
Stand. Fight to your last breath. Battle 4. Fight.
それぐらい
Yeah, whatever.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Oh, I forgot to mention while manipulating luck and passing it off as skill. But keep puffing out your chest and saying that you're winning because of skill when you're just manipulating a 50-50 at best. While waiting to take your turn. Your memory and
When souls
experience is on point. That doesn't make it fucking skill. Makes it a manipulation of skill.
Battle 1. Fight.
Especially when you add online gameplay involved. And that's exactly what's happening. Y'all are full of shit. Y'all are trying to make things that are happening on the screen more advanced and important than they actually are.
Battle 3. Fight.
All because you've memorized two 50-50 mix-ups that lead to optimal damage and happen to guess right 3 times in a row. Like I said, doing it off of offense, I have no problem with that ideology. When you do it off of defense, that's kind of tactless in my opinion, especially online and with lag. Yeah, man. Fake ass edge masters, man. That blame it on anything else but themselves.
Welcome to the stage of history retold. Soul of Mitsurugi.
I agree 100% with that one dude that I played in the tournament that was a B rank. It's pointless to play anybody higher than a B rank. Very pointless. They've forgotten what actual skill based is. That shit shouldn't have worked, but it did. Look at that. Look at this shit. I was stepping out of the way of his knee, and I still got fucking hit by it. And look at that. It's not like I stepped into it like with my attack. It's not like I did this one, right? No. I was stepping away from his attack, and I was attacking away from his fucking knee. And I still got fucking hit. By his left fucking knee, as I was stepping to his right, and stepping further to my left when I attacked. Yeah. That's AAA game design.
Battle two.
Not factually wrong, you just disagree, but keep going on about it. How am I factually wrong? At least give me context to why I'm factually wrong instead of saying a cop-out and gaslight like you just did. I'm not factually wrong. Y'all exploit frame advantage off of defense in lag, and it nets you wins more often than not.
Battle three.
There's nothing factually wrong about that. It's easier to play defense in lag than it is to play offense in lag. It's a fact. You can buffer a guard. I just have to hold the fucking button down and then maybe tap down just in case. Give me an option select while I'm at it. When the game is inherently balanced towards that defensive exploit, yes. It is biased playtesters. It's straight ass biased playtesters. Over the past 25 years, y'all have done everything in your power to nerf offense to the liking of you being able to exploit it off of defense. No, exploit is the right word. It's the fucking right word. It is something you've intentionally put in the game to take advantage of. That's what an exploit is. Learn the proper definition of how I mean it, and then maybe you'll understand why I'm not calling you a fucking cheater. You're an exploiter, not a cheater. There's a difference.
Final battle. Fight.
Keep hiding behind you. You knew a 50-50 was going to transpire that way based off of bullshit experience that's actually luck. It is exploiting. When you sit there and make a guard impact no longer work on a break attack so you can take advantage of the situation, that's exploiting. You've asked for the developers to put something in the game that you can take the fuck advantage of. Exploit. You've asked for an exploit to be put in the game so it cannot be called cheating or an exploit. Y'all, you wait your turn. You wait your fucking turn and then complain about offensive pressure. When the dealer's openness to wait and see what their opponent's going to do and then capitalize on everything flawed about it, yes, it's a fucking exploit. If you always take your turn and you actually apply pressure offensively, put me into Oki and then continue that pressure, okay. If you're going to sit there and just back away and wait for me to fucking whiff or wait for something that's guaranteed punishment, nah, you're exploiting, bro. You've memorized a fucking flow chart and are manipulating a 50-50 off of defense. No, you're so biasly designed around defensive exploitation that you're not seeing that I just have a different opinion on how the game should be designed, which you're calling wrong, which technically is true with how the game is currently balanced. But you're full of shit, just like I'm full of shit. Defensive players getting in their way so offensive players have to wait their fucking turn. Biased playtesters passing off proper QA while the developers pander towards them because they're the only ones sticking around after the game has been out for 6 months. Now, how about you decide to take your fucking turn instead of waiting the fuck out to make sure that you're going to get a guarantee? It's not a, see, at that point, you're degrading what mashing is versus you waiting. You're either going to zone me or you're going to rush me down. Those are the only two fucking options you have. Most people just zone. They wait their fucking turn, and then they capitalize on punishment, pass that off as skill when technically it's not that they're skillful, it's that the opponent they're fighting isn't that skillful. So you're passing someone else's lack of skill off as your own skill. You're full of shit. You either mash or you don't mash. The problem is it's a 50-50 that you pass off as something grander than what it is. You're either going to do something or not do something. I don't lack skill. Y'all lack, what's it called again? Confidence. You know that it's not advantageous to press your advantage, so you wait your fucking turn. And you pass that doubt off as skill. I could care less if I lose to your bullshit 50-50 mix that you think you knew was going to happen, when at best, you had an idea that it was a possibility, and you've manipulated the battle and pacing to where it's either going to be one or the other, and you've optimized each one of those routes, so when I make 3 fucking mistakes, you win with a perfect, and you're like, oh, you're bad. A perfect's not that fucking impressive when you hit advanced rank gameplay. It's really not. I don't lack skill, y'all lack understanding. There's a big fucking difference. Big fucking difference. I'm playing offensive online in lag where offense is getting the shit into the stick. This shit would transpire completely fucking different offline. I'm not saying I'm going to beat you. I'm not saying you're not better than me. What I'm saying is an offensive player has a better chance of beating you offline than they do online. Plain and fucking simple. And y'all call out mashing because you know that fact. You know it's better just to wait your fucking turn and take advantage of the lag because someone's going to overextend. The only way to beat the defensive exploit is to switch to the defensive exploit, and then I become a poser in the thing that I hate, which is my argument that you're balancing towards defensive too fucking much, and you're saying offense is balanced equally as well, and it's not. Now, defensive exploitation runs rampant in every fucking game because they inherently scale offense in a negative fucking manner, so you people that exploit defense can be like, defense is the way to go. It's the only way to go. You shouldn't mindlessly rush into something. You can rush into something and have a general idea of what you're going to do. But see, y'all's problem is in the clutch, y'all don't want to rush into anything, and then you complain about fucking pressure, and then in that fucking moment, demand something like a bullshit option select. No, it's not fucking common sense. If you were that fucking good, you can play offensively just as well as you can defensively, but you care more about the win. So you patiently wait for that one person to fuck up and guarantee you a win. Not when you intentionally manipulate that pacing by like nerfing a fucking guard impact so you can spam a fucking break attack all you fucking want. Y'all made it to where you can't fucking jump shit properly while stepping into the fucking background. You've made it to where a guard impact no longer works on a break attack to suit your bullshit of, well, I need to delay my attacks because the game's just, you know, I'm too predictable. Yeah, no, y'all went way too heavily on bullshit. It's not a fucking mind game. There's nothing, there's no such thing. The only mind game you have going on right now is trying to pass it off as a mind game. It's not a fucking mind game. It is a 50-50 where it might not properly be balanced depending on what fucking character you're playing against. And if it's not a proper 50-50, what does that mean? It's fucked up design and needs to be rebalanced. But, you know, you've memorized flowchart A, flowchart B, and you've put people into a fucking mix-up and got a perfect and like, I'm just better than you. Y'all are so full of shit. Mind game, man. It's coming from people that knew that was going to happen when at best, like I said, it was a 50-50. You just happened to guess fucking right. On top of dumbasses that think they're conditioning their opponents and their opponents aren't fucking conditioning themselves. Now, like I said, y'all try to over rationalize the complexity of a fucking 50-50 and pass the shit off as mind games and a fucking skill.
Victory goes to the last.
Shit ain't gonna work on me, bro. I know it's a 50-50 that you're exploiting off of defense, but keep saying you're not.
4. Fight.
これぐらいだ決めます
Like I said, the first mind game is believing that it's a fucking mind game.
これでもそれ
You're conditioning yourself. Now, they're going to say, I conditioned you to duck there. Nah, they just happen to guess a 50-50 right. You're the one that conditioned yourself to duck. Like I said, this is people, these are people have fucking, I'm dealing with fucking people that are good at the game. They're experienced at the game. Don't get me wrong. They put effort into the game. They put time into the fucking game. And then they're fucking trying to blow out of proportion a fucking statistical average of a fucking coin toss. Y'all are so full of fucking shit.
Final battle. Fight.
While you wait your turn to guarantee that coin toss is more in favor of you. And not because I don't get the 50-50 off of it. Not because I don't get the 50-50 off of it, but because your 50-50 and my 50-50 are not the same. I get 20 points of damage if I guess my 50-50 right, but if you guess that 50-50 right, you get 60. And you pass that, your risk-reward shit is completely fucked. And proof of biased fucking playtesting. Proof of fucking biased playtesting.
それだ
Plain and fucking simple. Defensive asshats that have little faith in the next move they're going to do until they hit about A rank or S rank where their flowcharts on offense is so compact enough that they're not scared to pressure you with it.
大義なんてないのさ
And then they're like, I'm an edge master because I know all the defensive exploit off of defense from every fucking character. I'll just wait my turn and then mash a fucking square, triangle, or circle. And, well, that worked. Okay, triangle worked, so now I know it's 11. K worked, so... the triangle didn't work. Okay, I need to press K there to make sure they don't fucking step. Yo, I mean, you're talking about layers in mind games. Y'all are full of fucking shit.
Soul of Mitsurugi.
And I'm playing a subpar character because y'all think creating a hobbled kit, call it a matchup thing, then pick counter picks to deal with that said matchup and wonder why a tier list even fucking exists because you balance it like a shit-ass fucking game. Like the biased playtesters you are. This character's better than this character. That should not technically be the case. Every character should be equally the same, and it's the person that plays the character that makes the character good or bad. But no, you're like, no, let's hobble this character here. Yeah, and that's why y'all are biased asshats. Y'all are biased playtesters. No, it does not have to be It does not have to be. That's the way y'all want it because without those hints, y'all can't actually play the game properly. If every character was capable of doing everything in a specific moment, I'm not saying optimally, but I mean, if every character had an I-10 in that fucking moment and can deal with that bullshit, then it would change the game completely. Yeah, okay. You know, Astaroth gets more off of a throwing in the air than another character would because of however the fuck he's designed. But the point is that if I could run up to you and fucking throw you low, like I'm supposed to be able to because I think you're going to duck, but I can't do it because, no, that's not fair. Like I said, it's not the same thing as adding a combo extension off of that with a specific character. No, it's like I said, it's designed that way so y'all have a gimmick-ass hint system so you can take advantage of the situation. Oh, you're gonna play with this character? Okay, I'm gonna play with this character because it's your weakness. Yeah, this whole I'm gonna pick Pikachu when you use fucking Squirtle. I'm gonna pick Sandshrew when you use Pikachu. Y'all are degrading the instance of skill-based challenge. It's no longer about skill, it's about knowledge and experience. That has nothing to do with fucking skill. Skill is when you actually play a mirror match and both characters are the exact fucking same. That's skill. That's why people fucking hate it. Because it's an actual skill representation of what's actually happening on the fucking screen. Because no one is more advantageous in any other fucking area. Like I said, y'all want that. You want that pyramid fucking scheme so you can take advantage of it. I disagree with that biased ass fucking playtesting. Sorry. It's about the person that plays the fucking character, not about the character intentionally being hobbled so you can take advantage of it. Sorry. And like I said, it's a difference of opinion. I'm not right and you're not right. It's just a difference of opinion on how the game should be fucking designed. And y'all are getting y'all's fucking way and saying it's fucking fair. Y'all are full of shit. There's nothing fair about balancing towards a defensive, doubtful person that's waiting to see if they can fucking get a guaranteed fucking win that they practice their ass off to fucking gimmick to. Like that shit. I GI'd, but, you know, I was crossed up. You still fucking hit me even though you shouldn't have fucking tracked, but did. But yeah, y'all pass that shit off as skill. Clearly fucking visual bug out the fucking ass, and you're like, this game is designed right. You intentionally design it to where you have it set up to where shit, the hitbox overextends so you can get a consistent fucking combo instead of an actual representation of what's happening on the fucking screen. Biased ass playtesters saying they're balancing the game right. Yeah, because it's suiting your playstyle. If I was a defensive player, I'd agree with you. I love that shit. I love that I could just wait my fucking turn and guarantee a victory off of somebody that's just playing the game. Why not? All I gotta do is memorize everything and be more on point with my punishment, and I'll always fucking win. If you're having two equally skilled opponents playing the fucking game, the person that plays more defensively will win more often than not. This is statistical accuracy. Because as soon as you play off defense, it moves you from a 50% to a 50.0 to whatever 1% chance. Because you can buffer in fucking guard. If I could buffer in attack, or GI, or whatever, if I could buffer in anything during animation recovery, then that would carry less weight. You can buffer a guard in no matter what. Like I said, yes, I'm wrong, because that's not how it currently fucking works. But that doesn't mean the way it currently works is the right way. It's just the way y'all are used to exploiting and passing the shit off as right. This is why I can't stand dealing with mid-max meta fucking players. You break the fucking game to the limit, cause the developers to have to go back. No, that's not how we designed it to fucking, that's not how we designed it to be played. You're like, but, and then they have to fucking redact some of their fucking changes, meaning they wasted a shit ton of time. One, because they had to go back and fix what you broke, and then two, they have to go back and correct the fix they made because the publishers told the developers, no, you can't do that. You got to give it back to them. Yeah, biased ass fucking playtesters. Plain and fucking simple. You've memorized 2 flowcharts. And then pass the shit off as skill. I don't give a shit if you're playing defense or offense. That's all you've memorized 2 flowcharts. That's it. That's all you've done. 2 flowcharts.
Victory will not come easily.
Yes, it's a little bit more complicated than that, but I'm not going to get into a neutral button press versus a directional button press versus a fucking 8-way run button press. Because at that point, an 8-way button press is just like a fucking break attack. Hey, you add stupid shit like that. Oh, when you're fighting this character, you should know she does that. Okay. Because you suck without having a gimmick. That's what that means. And to me, that's what that means. But if I need something more than bare bones, Soul Calibur, fighting FGC in order to fucking beat you. The fact is y'all are barely fucking winning with optimal fucking flowchart punishment, and you passed the shit off as fucking skill because you happened to guess right 3 times in a row and got it perfect. You know, it's that whole argument. If you gave me enough time, I would figure out a way around your bullshit. Uh-huh.
Welcome to the stage of history.
Problem is when you play somebody that good, they're switching between A and B, and it's hard to catch on to that bullshit. So what do you have to do? You have to go lab like a dumbass
Mitsurugi.
and memorize what they've been doing, which was just memorizing a fucking flowchart and passing it off as active gameplay. It's fine y'all don't agree with me, but I'm not fucking wrong. It's completely fine y'all don't agree with me. It's completely fine to say, I don't think that way of balancing is ideal. That's completely fine. To say I'm wrong, you're full of shit. The only thing that technically should be unsafe is a fucking whiff. Not anything off of fucking guard so you can exploit your bullshit that you want to be exploitable. Because realistically, a counter hit, tech crouch, high crush should fucking technically be more powerful than your bullshit punishment. I ducked underneath your high and fucked you up, and I'm gonna get less damage than if I waited and optimally punished you off of a fucking punish. Proof of what? Dumbass biased playtesters. That's what that shit's proof of.
Battle 2. Fight.
Like I said, y'all are fake ass edge masters. You've mastered 5 fucking flowcharts off of with 5 kits and memorized proper defensive punishment data off of everybody in the fucking roster, and you're like, I'm an edge master. I know how the game should be designed. Now you know how you want the game to be designed so you can take advantage of it. I call it a fucking exploit. You get upset that I call it an exploit because you feel that's how the game should be designed to be played. I didn't call you a cheater. It's in the game.
3. Fight.
But there's certain things in the game that was changed just so much so you can take advantage of specific shit because you suck at the game and ask the developers to make a change that's better for you while saying it's better for the overall gaming experience. No, just you and everyone that plays like you. Meaning what? Half of your community says fuck you and leaves, and that's the offensive side of the community. The only people still sticking around are the defensive side of the community. And I'm talking about the people that approach the game. I'm not talking about where you end up at. I'm talking about the people that try to practice and learn this game off of offense versus the people that try to practice and learn this game off of defense. They are balancing towards the people that practice and learn this game off of fucking defense. Scaring away all of the offense fucking people because it's balanced biasly towards fucking defense. Clear as fucking day. Clear as fucking day.
Claim victory and bask.
When you have a D ranked S fucking shitting on a fucking C to B fucking rank, calling them a fucking beginner, it's proof. I mean, the amount of effort and energy you'd have to get in that flowchart in order to be an A or a B, and then you're gonna come shit on a C or a B and say they're fucking beginners? Nah, they're less experienced than you, but because you come with that attitude, y'all don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Retold. Soul of Mitsurugi.
No, we're all intermediate players with some people understanding when and where to exploit advanced mechanics that really shouldn't be balanced that way. And then they pass that shit off as pro. See, I hit the advanced intermediate and the beginner advanced player moment, and I'm like, this is clearly balanced towards biased playtesters. Because I see shit clear as fucking day that should not be working that way, but still fucking is, because people want it that way. Like a fuzzy fucking guard, a cross-up mechanic, all this other bullshit that is quality assurance bug, but you're like, nah, it adds mind games mix up and depth to the game. Nah, it makes it to where you can exploit a moment and a guaranteed hack that the developers won't remove from the game because you'll whine so bad about it that you'll pressure them and blackmail them into keeping it in the fucking game. This is the last time that y'all rag on me about not knowing what the fuck I'm talking about while saying a fucking reversal edge is broken. It's proof y'all don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about. It's less ideal than a parry, I'll give you that much. It could use some balance changes, sure. There's nothing fucking wrong with a reversal edge. Because you've intentionally nerfed the fucking guard impact to suit your fancy. guard impact will always and is always supposed to work on a fucking break attack. Like I said, y'all done everything to balance towards a biased fucking playtester of defensive design. Oh, if I had one more fucking round, I could fucking win. Yeah, You're exploiting a 50-50 off of defense. You give me, you give me an extra fucking round. Best 3 out of 5 instead of best 2 out of 3. You're gonna fucking win because you're waiting your fucking turn and then guaranteeing your victory. No, winning 2 in a row is not enough. You have to win 3 in a row in order to get the win. Yeah, because you're exploiting defense, Just like the guard crush system was put into play. Why? Because you keep exploiting fucking defense. So they've done everything in their power to balance against your way of fucking playing the game, and you still just find a new workaround to take advantage of it. First they added a time gauge because you just kept running the fuck away and waiting your turn. Then they added a defensive gauge, but then you learned how to manipulate that by doing what? Oh, let's make it to where a guard impact no longer works on a break attack that's fucking spammable over and over, and I'll just guard crush the shit out of it. Yeah. Pass that off as skill. As I asked the developers to make changes that are beneficial for my playstyle, not the whole fucking game in general. Nightmare's broken, Astros broken, Raphael's broken, blah, 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 blah. Why is he fucking broken? Because you don't like dealing with bullshit. And ask the developers to scale it out when they properly designed it to begin with, and you just disagreed with it, and, y'all don't like being considered a wallet, but in that moment, you hold that wallet over their fucking head and lord that shit so fucking astronomically bad, it's not even fucking funny. See, that was bullshit. I stepped twice, which means I should have fucking tracked you, but I was still off axis. Why? That second fucking forward step should have actually caused me to realign with you, and it didn't. Proof of bullshit game design. But y'all don't give a fuck about that. All y'all care about is getting a perfect, as many and as consistently as possible, and passing that shit off a skill. Not, well, that shit looked broken, that needs to be fixed. Nah, y'all don't give a fuck about QA. Y'all care about biased playtesting. That suits you. And anyone that calls you out on it, you'll ostracize them, call them brain dead goldfish, fucking all kinds of bullshit, because why? You can't have somebody, threaten your reign. Yeah, fuzzy guard that just didn't work for some reason, but shut up. It's amazing that you're not lagging in those specific moments, but I was. That one. And that one. Y'all think this has anything to do with a difference of skill?
Welcome to the stage of history.
You might be more experienced and more efficient in your flowchart mastering of the current build, but don't for a second think that means that I am any less of a QAer than you are. Y'all are full of shit, and always will be.
Soul of Mitsurugi.
That's the way it is. Deal with it. That's currently the way it is, and it will never get fucking better with that type of mentality. That's why I'm bitching about it. Because either one, you're dealing with, like I said earlier, you're dealing with two types of people in the FGC. You're dealing with trolls, and you're dealing with toxic people. And the toxic people generally stem from a troll that's belittling the fucking situation and being negligent with inconsideration to somebody else. And it's acceptable behavior. Y'all are full of fucking shit. And y'all really think I give a fuck with the current people that, the current fucking elitist fucking mid-max meta people that are still playing Soul Calibur? You think I give a fuck if y'all don't watch me? You think I don't give a fuck if y'all try to sit there and take all of the shit I say out of context to make a fucking meme? Because so that's all y'all are toxic trolls that lie about it? Yeah, I'll wait until Soul Calibur 7 comes out when new people come back into the game, and then I'll start acting more appropriately. But I'm still dealing with asshats that think they know best and then don't see the fucking contradiction when I call them a biased playtester, and there's like, no, I'm not.
Victory. Battle 2. Fight.
それはっだかすっごだこいっほだほは終わって
You've already scared away 90% of your fucking community and you wonder why. Think it's anybody else. No, it's all fucking you, bro. It's all you. It's your elitist ass fucking entitled bullshit playtesting fucking mentality. This is how it's supposed to be.
だだほであであてい丸わせ
People barely fucking lose and you're like, I'm better than you. Nah, you're more lucky than me, but okay.
It must be seized.
You're predictable. Yeah, because I'm doing something and you're waiting your turn. Of course I'm predictable. In that moment, I'm going to do something. Are you? Nah, probably not. And then I give you the benefit of the doubt and think you're not going to do something. And every single time I just happen to do that, you do something. So it's amazing. It's amazing how y'all pass a 50-50 off this fucking skill. I mean, it's flabbergasting, man. It truly is. I'm not saying you're not experienced, you're not dedicated to the game. I'm not saying any of that shit. But you passing fucking guessing a 50-50 off a skill? No.
Claim victory.
One of us has to fucking lose, and the person that is lucky enough to guess more of them back to back is going to win. Nothing fucking more. Like I said, the mind game is the fact that there's a mind game. Fucking absurdity, man. Y'all overcomplicated issues so you can remain on top. Because God help you if somebody actually realizes
Welcome to the stage.
you're
of history
showboating
retold.
simplicity as complexity.
Soul of Mitsurugi.
Y'all are not a wholesome community that is built the way it's supposed to be, which is a proper learning fucking experience.
勝負
All y'all care about is shit talking each other and trolling each other and dragging everyone else the fuck down
Battle
for shits and giggles.
fight.
That's what you find fun. 30% of your fucking player base leaves at launch because of that. I wonder why.
これでも
The other 20% leaves once the first balance patch hits and it's clearly designed towards biased playtesting asshatness. Now we're down to 50% of the community. Then you have the remaining 20 to 30% that leaves because they keep telling the people that stuck around, even though they know it's bias balancing, keep calling you out on it, and you're calling them, you know, stupid and fucking don't know what the fuck they're talking about and shit like that, right? Right? Gotta keep scaring them away so there's only your type of fucking playstyle still playing the game so it's balanced in favor for you all the fucking time. That's why the game is shit. You've scared away the other half of the fucking community that gives the balance, proper balancing, so you can get your fucking way.
Fight.
やって
Technically it's this, right? No.
Battle 4. Fight.
それえい
I've been playing Soul Calibur since fucking Soul Calibur 1 on Dreamcast. To tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about? I think you haven't played enough installments, bro. You haven't seen the biased playtesting fucking balancing that's been happening over the past 30 fucking years. Every single fucking game, the genre matters not anymore. It's just a fucking puzzle strategy game, passed off as a bullshit gimmick of action or fucking fighting. They're all fucking puzzle strategy games. Because that's all you know how to do. Create a fucking hard lock in the fucking system, and then scale it back just enough to where there's one way to guarantee you a win. And if you do not hit that one way, you've lost. Biased fucking playtesting. Every fucking game.
Welcome to the stage
Mid
of
max
history
meta fuckery.
retold.
Passed off as how the game's designed to be played. It is a way of playing the game. But the only way you should be balancing towards is the versatility, actual equality gameplay style. Not this bullshit, well, I'm going all in on this, and because I went all in on this, I should always win every single fucking time. And then I'll switch to going all in on this during this moment. Yeah, well, you know, I hate to break it to you. If a versatile player can't go in versatilely and still overcome the person all in, there's a fucking problem with the balancing. It's a straight up fucking problem with the balancing. Yeah, I don't know how to scale a fucking decimal point, I can tell you that much.
A single slash can cut even the frozen air in two.
ここが貴様の墓場だ。
本気でお相手いたします。
Battle.
Like I said, y'all pass off this lucky ass guess that you've memorized as luck, as skill. It's fucking luck. It takes skill to realize what two options I'm supposed to be doing in that moment. But past that, this shit's fucking luck. But keep your mind game of it being overcomplicated with layers. Now there's no fucking layers. There's only two things that are possible in that moment, guys. I keep saying there's not. You know, it's when you know you're fighting an advanced player, when they start ducking fucking highs like that. Especially when they lie about it. I'm an E rank. Uh-huh. Oh, I didn't know this was a beginner lobby. Yeah, you've been D-ranked by an S person so fucking many times you don't know the proper distinction of differential in skill-based competition.
Battle two. Fight.
I would never not expect an A rank flowchart and an S rank flowchart to ever lose to a B rank flowchart. Ever.
泣かせてやろうか。トントン
I tried to jump, it didn't let me.
やつを狙え。
私はそれだ。
どうして
Oh, I thought you were gonna do your throws, so I ducked. But it's clear you had the mix up for it.
Battle three.
Like I said, y'all are posing ass fucking edge masters. Plain and fucking simple. You've memorized 5 fucking flowcharts up to S rank, and you're like, I know how this game is designed to be played, and how it should be designed and balanced around forever. Nah. Like I said, the main issue I have with this game is bolstering other fucking characters.
お仕置きを。踊れ。そこだ。
You know, if my character didn't go straight up to fucking, I don't know, a D1 once I hit fucking S rank or whatever the fuck it is, or C rank, then maybe I would play this game right and I would practice one fucking flowchart all the way up to S rank, and then switch and learn properly how to deal with every fucking character at S rank.
まだまだ。
これでも
But in theory, it's more because I don't know proper punishment with that character than, you know, oh, I can do something here. Well, what character am I playing with? What is my fastest move in that moment? Can I do it? I don't know. Like I said, y'all have been at S rank demoting each other for so fucking long that y'all don't understand proper skill comparison. Y'all don't fucking understand it.
Welcome to the stage of history.
There is a difference between a beginner and an advanced player, but there's not very much of a difference between an advanced player and an intermediate player. It looks like there is. But it's a knowledge check, like y'all like to call it.
打って出る。我が
And
道を
you're full of shit. There's no skill involved. It's a knowledge check. In this moment, I need to know to do this or do this, and if I don't know which two those are, and I keep stupidly trying to do something, well, I guess, what's the safest thing to do again? Oh, that's right, hold guard. Defensive isn't biasly balanced towards and not exploitive. You can buffer it, so yeah, it is. Oh, wait, I forgot. Y'all also made it to where you can gimmick and disable Ukemi and air control so you can take advantage of the situation, but, you know, it's not biased game balancing at all. Anything you give offense, defense can exploit too. But everything you give defense, offense can't exploit. And that's going to sound confusing to you, but then again, we're talking to people that thinks it's harder to play defense online and lag because you're trying to press an offensive button off of animation recovery and happen to dead button the motherfucker. You know, it's the, if you wanted a good comparison of where defense is actually fucked online, it's when you're backstepping and guarding. You can run straight at me and tap the fucking guard and immediately block just about anything. But if you backstep, so that one little gimmick, that one little gimmick, weakness in defense, which is backstepping, is the only thing you really have. Why? Because you nerfed the jump, so now when you step into the background and hold guard, you won't accidentally fucking jump. Now, if you step into the foreground, well, you know, that's an option select that you can actually gimmick into crouch ducking if you really needed to. But I'm dealing with people that, you know, think the fastest reaction time is like 14 fucking frames. 16 on average. I'm like, nah, man, you can react to that I-12. Your guess just might be wrong. Because they put a mix-up in the game and then called it fucking skill. But whatever.
Welcome to the stage of history.
Like I said, the issue that y'all don't seem to grasp and comprehend is the fact y'all come in and either, one, just sit there quietly, place fucking judgment, and laugh about it. Nothing constructive. Y'all bring nothing fucking constructive to the argument. Nothing. Nothing. Stop spamming! Your create a soul character is shit playing with a subpar fucking thing. That has told me absolutely fucking nothing. All that has told me is switch to defense over offense, and I need to play with the proper kit, the proper character that goes with this kit. That's the only thing it's fucking told me. Tell me something I don't know. Tell me something I don't know, which is, how do you do it off of offense? Right? What is the solution off of offense? Now, what y'all are saying is, slow down what the fuck you're doing. Wait until you see an opportunity and then do something, which is exactly what I'm telling you is biasly balanced towards. But you're saying I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Battle 1. Fight.
It is more advantageous for you to wait your fucking turn, even if we are both equally fucking skilled about what and knowledgeable about what's fucking about to happen on the screen.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized.
Like I said, y'all had nothing fucking constructive. You know, I've never seen someone come in here and say, well, against that, you're supposed to do this. And this probably has a lot to do with lag. And you know, more of, you know, streaming lag. No. Y'all don't add anything constructive about actually learning how to fucking play the game. You just come in here, pass judgment, troll, or don't say anything. Nothing constructive at all. Why? Because you can't tell me something I don't already know. Switch from offense to defense and then exploit everything wrong with the fucking game. My GI didn't work.
Stand. Fight to your last breath. Battle 3. Fight.
Hide behind that lag switch, man. Hide behind that lag switch.
Stand. Fight to your last breath.
And then didn't put a rollback netcode on it so you can exploit it even forward.
Battle 4. Fight.
これでも止められるふったはっこわふっはっないわだだだほっえいはっすべてをかけるどうして安らかにやれるほっ終わって安らかに
Claim victory and bask in the glory. Welcome to the stage of history retold. Soul of Mitsurugi. Warriors cross swords beneath the gaze of the ancient gods.
覚悟はいいか本気でお相手
Battle 1. Fight!
よっはいていはっせいはっせいよほうそれほっせうっしゃこれぐらいだうっせやっえいこれでも
Me throwing is proving the point.
Fight! 3. Fight!
それ
Why? Because it's proof you're conditioning yourself. I'm not conditioning you.
Show respect for the fallen.
It's your choice to choose to duck that throw.
心が明日の勝利につながるの
And it just by chance you happen to duck it. You had two options, stand guard or low guard. And you just happen to guess the 50-50 right.
Welcome to the stage
You've
of
conditioned
history
yourself into it, but then
retold.
most people are like, condition your opponent to duck. No. Condition them to start ducking. No. Now what you're doing is you're showing them what the 50-50 actually is, and then now you just happen to be guessing right, and you're talking about conditioning, and y'all are so full of shit it's not even funny.
Soul of Mitsurugi.
Not even funny. I'm gonna flip a coin and then, you know, I'm conditioning you into the fact that I'm flipping the coin. Yeah, y'all are full of shit. Full of shit. That doesn't mean y'all aren't skilled at the game. That doesn't mean you're not experienced at the game. That doesn't mean you're not good at the game. That just means you're blowing something out of proportion that's a fucking lie, and you're full of shit. Astaroth's a broken character. Why? Because he's a properly balanced 50-50? That you just don't like dealing with because it's not fair for you, because he gets a combo off of guessing a 50-50 right and you don't. Yeah, I can feel that. Makes sense. Makes sense. Should have rung me out and didn't. Why? That's the problem I have with fucking Astroth. He's got bullshit fucking break attacks for fucking days.
Stand. Fight to your
Now,
last
delayable, chargeable attacks, fucking stupid ass game design.
battle 2. Fight.
Why? Because y'all already found the workaround, which is delaying your inputs. But you're like, no, we need something else so we can take advantage of the situation. Amazing how that duck didn't work. No, like I said,
Stand.
a properly designed 50-50 against another kit that's not a properly designed 50-50.
Battle 3. Fight.
Look at that. Fucking stupid shit, dude. Stupid fucking shit. Stupid fucking shit.
The battle is over.
Now, how much guard damage does that fucking move actually do? I'm going to assume it's an absurd amount. It's like something like that. It's like, that should not guard crush because of how much guard damage
Welcome
it
to the
does.
stage of history retold.
That makes any fucking sense. But y'all don't care about that shit. You care about consistency, not accuracy. Proof of biased ass playtesting. Because that moment I decide not to throw you and try to launch you, you're going to block standing.
The winds fan the flames of the warriors.
Just by
fighting
sheer
spirits.
coincidence. Y'all pass coincidence off as fucking skill. If that's what makes you feel better about yourself.
Battle 1. Fight. Battle 2. Fight.
I said the biggest problem with Soul Calibur right now is the fact y'all nerf guard impacts to where break attacks are running rampant. That is the biggest issue with Soul Calibur. And you removed the parry, which was the mix-up for the parry for the guard impact. The fact you fucked up core fundamental game design to suit somebody that's exploiting a hard... Not a hard read. Well, I would say a hard read, but are exploiting a hard read off of memorization. I'm going to just spam this because the alternative is this, and I'm just going to spam that once you start going around this. Yeah, no. Break attack exploitation is the main fucking issue with Soul Calibur now. It's been a fucking problem since Soul Calibur 5. Ever since you've removed guard impact from working on break attacks. It's the biggest issue with Soul Calibur. When you started fucking with how the guard impact and how the parry worked.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
But hey, it's okay, right? Why is it okay? Ah, that's right. Because the top 8 butt huffers that dictate and have the cult following of the 30% of people that play this game want it that way. And that's all that matters. Legacy asshats. I'm a legacy player too, and I'm calling you out on being full of shit. Your mind games don't exist, your layers don't exist, but keep trying to make the game more robust and flamboyant than it actually is. Because then it would be boring to watch. Commentators thinking they understand a damn thing about what's actually happening. Are you sure about that, bro? Yeah, it's called skill right there, buddy. I fucking hit you, but you're like, nah, man, I was a little off axis. While you were pressing a button. They didn't GI it.
Stand. Fight to your last breath. Battle 2. Fight! Ring out! Stand. Fight to your last breath. Battle 3. Fight!
Could have rung you the fuck out and it didn't.
Victory goes to the last one standing. Battle 4. Fight!
I'm ducking that, but no, I canceled it right when you did it.
Victory will... Final battle! Fight!
れじゃあすべてかける覚悟しておとなしく
Are y'all taking it so personally when I'm fucking insulting the current game design?
力を
Yeah. Brig tag exploitation for the win, per fucking
Show
usual.
respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
And it's an exploitation because you put it in the fucking game to take advantage of it. It didn't originally used to function that way. When you intentionally put something in the game to take advantage of it, it's a fucking clear as day exploit. Clear as day.
Welcome
care
to
what
the
you say.
stage of history retold.
When you go to the developers and are like, hey, you know what would be good if you put this in the game? That's an exploit.
Soul of Grove. Warriors' spirits are forged below the never-ending skies.
いざ尋常に勝負
言いたいことはそれだけか
Battle 1. Fight!
ここから手やこれでも止められるそれいけはっないわ
Victory will not come easily. Battle 2. Fight!
よし手や
軽いどりゃこらうりゃ
ここから手やご
ティアバカめ
ここからすべてかける
Victory goes to the last one standing.
かける
You did something in light about it.
Fight!
よっしゃやっかそれやそれってやこれでも止められるよっしゃ私に力を
More bullshit. More fucking bullshit. Your hitbox was extended far enough to be impacted by that. You're full of fucking shit.
これでも止められる
Claim victory and bask in the glory.
Like I said, dealing with people that have memorized all the exploits in the fucking game and then passed the shit off as skill when they happen to guess a 50-50 right while abusing those facts. Sorry.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
It's proof bias playtesting is the thing that's happening because these visual bugs are apparent as fuck. And everyone's like, it's just functioning as it's supposed to. for consistency.
Soul of
Means your spatial awareness is fucked, dude, and you don't have a damn clue of what actual 3D fighting game should actually be. That's what that fucking means. You're good at manipulating a 2D fighting game and then demanding the developers always scale back 3D to 2.5D. That's what the fuck you're good at.
warriors cross swords beneath the gaze of the ancient gods.
いざ尋常に勝負
Y'all's spatial awareness is fucked.
Battle 1. Fight!
Your situational awareness is on point, but your spatial awareness is fucked. See, that is fucking bullshit. Delayable attacks are fucking bullshit.
Victory will
Complete and
not come
utter
easy.
fucking bullshit.
Must be seen.
Utter fucking bullshit.
Battle 2. Fight!
よっしゃや決めこれでも止められるダーカーよしカ
Fucking whatever, dude. You're full of fucking shit. You're full of fucking shit. That shit had like 3 fucking active frames. You're full of fucking shit.
Fight to your last breath.
Full of fucking shit.
Battle 3. Fight!
よっしゃてやここからはっよし
A fucking, no. A fucking break attack that's a fucking mid. You're full of fucking shit.
これ以上
The battle is over. Show respect.
No, full of fucking shit.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
I said, y'all wouldn't know proper game design balancing if it fucking bit you in your ass. That's how far up your ass your head is.
いきます
Hey, check this setup that there's nothing the fuck you can do about it and your guard's getting crushed. No matter what.
In a cursed
If you don't have meter.
hall, warriors dance in a masquerade.
いざ尋常
Battle 1. Fight!
よっしゃはいせいやっ
There's that lag you say doesn't fucking exist. Oh, y'all are lag switching like a motherfucker. Plain and fucking simple.
Victory goes to the last one standing. Battle 2. Fight!
Y'all are pure fucking luck ass gameplay designs.
Victory goes to the last one. Battle 3. Fight!
Oh, you can't win without some bullshit gimmick. Fucking stupid ass fucking shit.
The battle
Anything
is over.
past bare bones is a fucking intermediate player requesting advanced mechanics so they can shit on people in the clutch with a gimmick. So what the fucking, that's all the soul gauge is. You know, I'm all for letting somebody CE me to fucking death. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if they can use it infinitely. You should know that that's a possibility in that moment and act accordingly. When you intentionally hobble the fucking system and like, nope, we're going to give you a savings account and we're going to take half of your fucking kit and we're going to place it behind this bullshit. So in the clutch, you might have a chance because you haven't been able to utilize those things, those tendencies,
Welcome to the
and get
stage of
people
history retold.
used to them. So what's going to happen? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're going to win because of bullshit. And what's even worse is that they're improperly balanced for no other reason than entitlement. No other fucking reason than entitlement. None. I deserve this. Why? There's no reason why you deserve a motherfucking thing. You deserve not to get shit on in any particular moment, yet in specific moments, you're like, I deserve the ability to shit on somebody else. That's not biased playtesting. I don't know what is. And it's fucked up because now half of your fucking community that used to play this game comes back and is like, where's this move at? Oh, it's behind Soul Charge. That's kind of stupid. Used to not be. What? Why did you feel the need to put it behind there? Oh, that's right. Because you suck without a handicap.
Fight!
It's fucking stupid right there. That's fucking stupid. Fucking stupid. Fucking stupid. That means that armor move is completely fucking pointless. Completely fucking pointless.
Battle 2. Fight!
Yeah, your normal fucking attack was on par with my fucking break attack.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized. Battle 3. Fight! The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely. Welcome to the stage of history retold. Soul of to be.
動くとするか。
Yeah, whatever. Fuck you, dude. It's hard to not be unpredictable when you choose to play the game and not wait your fucking turn.
Battle 1. Fight!
やっほっ
いや。では。刻む。
よしだ
でや。はっ。ごは。
でや
いや。とくとみよ。滅びの。さらべな。崩れ去れ。
それと
You fucking ducked and you're like, nah, I canceled that shit. You're so full of fucking shit. Full of fucking shit.
Victory goes to the last one standing.
Now, I prove you can react to fucking 6 fucking frames with that. That's what the fuck I proved. I reacted to you fucking fuzzy fucking guarding, and you're like, no, I canceled it immediately. Biased ass fucking game design.
それとはいよしてい
滅びの。さらべな。
やっ
崩れ去れ。なるほど。ごは。
Don't give a fuck. Y'all are full of shit. Y'all pass luck off as skill.
3. Fight!
これでえい出番です
While waiting your turn because it's more advantageous. Doing what? Completely shitting on immersion. Completely shitting on immersion.
それとこれがゆて
腕力は見る。
やはやであ
行くぞ。はっ、こっちだ。呪われよ。呪われよ。では、完成だ。いや。
Battle
刈り取
4.
ってやる。
Fight!
せ。だ。でや。だ。うわ。うわ。
であ
では。だ。いや。万有は死を招く。造作もない。
I deserve a break attack on my K like a fucking piece of
Battle is
shit.
over. Show respect for the fallen.
The fuck ever, man.
人の心が明日の勝利につながるの。
Welcome to the stage of history retold. Soul of
本気で行くわ
2B.
よ。
You're right. You're right. It doesn't matter. The game is shit. The game will always be shit, and that will never change because people are adamant about it not
The
mattering.
tragic fall of the cherry blossom magnifies its beauty as with life.
一等入魂。本気でお相手いたします。
Battle 1. Fight!
行け。テイタ。
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized. Battle 2. Fight!
My fucking god, guys. Play a different fucking flowchart.
Victory goes to the last one standing. Battle 3. Fight! 'Claim victory and bask in the glory. Welcome to the stage of history retold. Soul of
始めましょう。
2B. The desire for power leads the warriors to the arid desert.
いざ尋常に勝負。行ってなさい。
Battle 1. Fight!
てい、どうですか。やっ。
Ring out!
どうですか。
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized. Battle 2. Fight!
よいしょ、おいしいわね。もらった。えい。うりゃ。てい。うりゃ。せいや、嘘。よし。と。はい。はっ。うん。てい。どうですか。はっ。どうですか。やっ。だ。たわ。たりゃ。たわ。もらった。はっ。
Fucking can't stand. Can't stand Selena.
KO!
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
Victory goes to the last one standing.
Do nothing but play with Sungmin and because that's all you find fun.
Battle 3.
You've already mastered the flowchart, bro. What difference does it make? I'm gonna zone you and win with break attacks and fucking oppressive ass hitbox. Poke for the win! Poke for the win! I'm not gonna take my full turn because that's too dangerous.
It must be seized. Battle
Fucking stupid ass way of playing.
Ring out.
Because I can stupidly scoop you off the fucking ground.
And bask in the glory.
Fucking stupid ass game design.
Welcome to the stage of history retold. Soul of Alum. Battle 1. Fight!
Take your bullshit fucking lag and your flowchart mastery and shove it up your ass.
Your last breath. Battle 2. Fight! Battle 3. Fight!
Y'all are not playing the game for fun anymore. You're playing the game to prove something. The character you play and how you play that character says a lot about you. And I'm good enough to tell and distinguish that meaning, regardless of how dumb and stupid you think I am. Oh, you thought I kicked him because of whatever reason. No, I'm done playing. Mindless mid-max meta flow charting passed off his fucking skill and adequate game direction. In any case, maybe one day I'll get better, but I doubt it. And I'm not talking about skill-wise. There's nothing wrong with how I play the game. I know what I need to fix. I refuse to fix it because it proves my point that the only way to play the game is defensively. and y'all pass off the very little factors of swapping from defense to offense as, well, you played the game offensively too. It's not inadequacy, it's a fucking fact. You call it whatever you want. The game is designed inherently for your asshatness to take advantage of a very particular playstyle, and then you say it's properly balanced for both playstyles. It's not. It's not about inadequacies. It's about biasly balancing the game in favor of your playstyle and then saying you aren't. You're inadequate because without that gimmick that you demand the game be balanced around, you wouldn't be nearly as good as you are. And offline, you aren't nearly as good as you think yourself to be. As the online experience is not a good representation of that. Y'all, wait your fucking turn. Turn it into a bullshit manipulation of pacing. Break immersion. And then create all of these exceptions to the rules to give you consistency on a fucking visual, audio, and whatever fucking bug you want to call it at that moment. Shit doesn't look like it should work, but you know what? We're going to let you have it because you want that to be a natural combo when technically it shouldn't have been. You know, we can both suffer in our ass-hatted nature. Your bullshit, then suffer in inadequacy. Suffer with your head up your ass then, because that's where your head is as well. Always a better way of wording something. Always a better way of wording something. And y'all's head are so far up your fucking ass, you don't see the biased playtesting and the design that y'all demand with entitled expectations and exceptions and shit like that. Pure fucking entitlement. You change core fundamental fucking functionalities in the build that have been in the build for 20 fucking years because it suits your fancy and your playstyle. And then you tell everyone to cope with it in that moment when you were unwilling to cope with it functioning that way to begin with. But I'm the one that has to suffer in inadequacies while you bitch and complain because you can get top 8 in a fucking tournament exploiting defense and demand the developers make changes that suit your fucking playstyle. Sounds like you're inadequate, but because you think that defense should be the end-all, be-all fucking solution and the developers better listen to you because you and your cult following will, review bomb them on fucking whatever. Yeah. Your whole fucking response was inadequate. Even if you're skilled at the game, you prove that you're shit fucking experienced with that type of fucking response. Just like I prove I'm a shit fucking experienced with my responses. Like I said, y'all can argue that how I'm wording it is too rough or can be worded a little bit better, but I've been dealing with a community that does nothing but fucking come back in a passive fucking aggressive manner, trying to sound fucking intelligent with fucking wit, passing satire off of the end-all be-all fucking way of looking at it when it's borderline fucking propaganda that suits your fucking interest. And because the majority of people experiencing the game in this fucking moment agree with you because you've scared everyone else the fuck away, that's like they're not even gonna fucking deal with it. This is your piece of fucking, this is your garbage can that you had designed specifically right for your fucking purposes, and everyone else like, okay, fuck it, you can have that stupid shit. Subpar actual fucking game design by ass-hatted fucking people that do nothing but bring fucking conflict, toxicity, trolling, and all kinds of other bullshit unconstructive to the fucking situation. Y'all are nothing but fucking pure manipulated, biased ass fucking playtesters trying to justify your entitlement. Problem fucking solved. I mean, because you're full of fucking shit. You're full of fucking shit. This is why you're full of fucking shit right here. Let me show you and tell you why you're full of shit right here. Let me show you why you're full of fucking shit right here. This is why you're full of shit right here. Extreme saltiness and rage. Getting incredibly angry, salty, or frustrated, especially after losing in a video game. You think losing has a fucking damn thing to do with the fucking what I'm talking about. You keep saying it is, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about inadequate fucking balancing that you're fucking exploiting, and then you're calling me out on being toxic and salted and raging because you're winning, not because the game is fucking flawed and you're taking advantage of that flaw. But okay, sure, has everything to do with me losing because you think you know what you're fucking talking about. That's pure fucking conjecture. Let's go to the next step. Scrub mentality, blaming others. Oh, this sounds like the exact same thing. Refusing to take responsibility for the loss. No, not refusing to take responsibility for the loss, because I'm not talking about the loss. I'm talking about the way the game's currently fucking designed and balanced, which means this has no fucking merit, which means all you know how to do is troll with a poser-ass fucking retort that's the only thing you know how to do. Somebody else said it, so I'm going to just keep it fucking going. I'm a troll that has no mind and brain cell of my own. But let's keep going. Narcissistic and arrogant, displaying an inflated sense of skill, often calling oneself a god. I never said I was great at the game. I said I know what the fuck I'm doing in the game, and my QA is on fucking point, and y'all are full of fucking shit to call me out on it. You're full of fucking shit. This doesn't apply. You could say that I'm being slightly arrogant and narcissistic with my wording, but not with my actions. Y'all are full of fucking shit because you're doing this exact same thing. You're being a fucking hypocrite doing these exact same fucking things. You're the one that creates the extra toxicity because you're poking at it with a passive aggressive ass wit of satire that you're full of shit with. Let's go to the next way. Aggressive trash talk. Utilizing insultive language towards opponents, often personal or unhinged rather than just about the game. Okay. That's a lie too, because when I call you an asshat, I'm calling everyone an asshat. We're all fucking asshats because we want our biased playtesting to actually be part of the fucking experience. But we're going to call it proper QA because it suits our fancy and we get our fucking way. You're full of fucking shit. Plain and fucking simple. This is not what's happening. This is not what's happening. I am not fucking aggressively trash talking you. I'm aggressively trash talking the fucking build. You take that shit personally because you like exploiting that bullshit, and then you pass it off as me saying that it's me insulting you because, oh my God, you can't distinguish action from mental at all. You can't distinguish mind from fucking body. It's you're just sitting there on, oh, I'm being aggressive and talking trash, so that must be directed towards me because all you can think of is it's because you're beating me or I'm losing because you think that has anything to do with my fucking argument, which proves you are being inconsiderate, negligent, and narcissistic and fucking arrogant in a manipulative fucking way, and then passing that shit off as justifiable excuse to troll somebody that is blatantly saying the build needs fucking work. Y'all are exploiting that fact. Then when someone calls you out on it, you tell them they don't know what the fuck they're talking about it, and they're being LTGSK. Risque, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Crybaby persona. Despite the aggression, the person also complains excessively like a child when things do not go their way, a behavior commonly mocked by viewers. This is fucking every single fucking gamer into existence, so it'd be a lie to say that I wasn't this, and it'd be a lie for you to say you weren't also this. So we're all a little bit LTG-esque. Now aren't we, you dumbass? Now let's go down to the next one. Ban culture. Quickly banning or blocking anyone who disagrees with them or questions their skill in chat. First of all, I'm not going to ban you for being better than me. I'm not going to ban you for disagreeing with me. I'm going to ban you for saying stupid shit like, then suffer in inadequacy, or that's very LTG-esque. Fuck you, dude. You're being passive-aggressive with bullshit fucking words, not giving any context or construction. You're a dumbass. This is how it is. Deal with it or fucking quit playing the fucking game. You're the main fucking issue with the fucking community that creates and amplifies this fucking issue right here. Full of fucking shit. Full of fucking shit. Every fucking one of you in the FGC is full of fucking shit if you have this type of mentality. You can't even come up with your own fucking, you can't even come up with your own original fucking shit. You just fucking poser off of somebody else's shit. But you're right. You're right. You're right. I'm being a little bit aggressive and narcissistic when I'm talking about proper game design and balancing of a fucking build that clearly is being exploited by one side of the community. And the evidence is the backlash that Tekken 8 Season 2 got. Clear as fucking day. You want proof? Right there. Proof. A properly designed 50-50 that needed proper damage scalings that got fucking so much shit about it, unacceptably, that they had to tone it fucking back because it proves that the defensive community has their head so far up their fucking ass, they don't know what proper game design the fuck is. They only care about what they like to do, and if it nets them the fucking win. In summary, it refers to a toxic, hyper-arrogant, and rage-prone gamer persona that is often mocked or watched for entertainment. Dunking on. This is the fucking problem I have with the whole fucking community. You do it for what reason? You do nothing but prove you are the fucking cause. Plain and fucking simple. Y'all are the most toxic, fucking trolling ass fucking people when you sit there and call anybody fucking woke or LTG-esque. You're LTG-esque for stating that. How about that? You don't see the fucking hypocrisy in your own actions. You think this has anything to do with a difference of yours and my skill level. Because you take the fact that I'm losing and bitching as the reason, not the fact that even if I'm winning, I'm still bitching about the exact same fucking thing. Why? Because you don't give a fuck. You're inconsiderate, negligent, and are bored, and you create the hyper arrogance because it might have been toxic because you're trolling, and it might have been rage prone because you're fucking trolling, making it out of shits and fucking giggles, and y'all are all full of fucking shit. Because I have to add a caveat. The people that act that way. No, because anybody that knows I'm not fucking talking about them or actually sees me this fucking way shouldn't be fucking watching me. I don't force close the fucking app. I don't specifically go out of my way to talk shit to the person I'm fucking playing. There's no fucking hell of a way that I am this. I am bitching and complaining in a aggressive, crybaby, narcissistic, arrogant fucking way about the current build design that I have watched degrade over 25 fucking years. There was no problem with Soul Calibur 2, 3, 4, or 5 coming out, but come online when social media and fucking content creators get their fucking claws in this shit and start creating a cult following behind passive aggressive observational fucking brain rot that they pass off as actively playing the fucking game. Y'all are so full of fucking shit. So full of fucking shit. None of my shit is ever directed towards one specific individual. It's directed towards the defensive community in a whole. Which means what? That I'm not pointing it at anybody. You're biasly balancing a fucking fighting game towards a passive-aggressive asshat that demands entitlement after they threw their fucking turn. And like I said, the proof is in fucking Tekken 8 Season 2. I want to throw my turn, but then I don't want to have to deal with that pressure mix. And we're going to review bomb it so fucking bad that we force the developers to put the fucking... We force the publishers to put the developers in check with our fucking wallet because we suck at actually making a decision in the fucking clutch that's not guaranteed off of fucking defense. Full of fucking shit. Full of fucking shit. Full of fucking shit. Like I said before, you're LTG-esque if you call somebody LTG-esque, and you're woke if you call somebody fucking woke. You are being an inconsiderate, negligent asshat and trying to justify it for no fucking reason. Not saying I couldn't calm down and word the shit right. Word the shit more business etiquette appropriate. But y'all don't do the same thing for me, so why the fuck should I do the same thing for you? You jump in with bullshit passive-aggressive fucking comments instead of constructive ones, diffusing the fucking, the emotional distraughtness of looking at a build for 20 to 30 fucking years, watching it get shit on by one side of the fucking community that demands entitled expectations of this way of fucking playing the game over 25 fucking years. No. Everything, you can see it in Soul Calibur. You can fucking see it in every game, but you can see it in Soul Calibur. You can see it from Soul Blade to Soul Calibur 2, Soul Calibur 3, Soul Calibur 4. You could see a passive, proper balancing progression towards optimal balance. Then once you hit Soul Calibur 5 and Soul Calibur 6, when we hit PS3, PS4 online gameplay, content creator, you can see it go towards, well, no, we're going to scale it back to, we're going to focus on the defensive perspective, and that's all we're going to give a shit about. Fuck offense. Offense is too overpowered. We got to make sure defense is the end-all, be-all way. We have to bastardize the principle of karate as much as we fucking can because it's just, and it's straight. And anyone that doesn't stop and think about what they're going to do before they fucking do it, they're just mashing and they don't have a fucking clue. They're not running in with a plan. Just because I'm running in with a dedicated move does not mean I'm not understanding that if you block it or if I hit you with it, I have a route that I'm about to take. But y'all are like, nah, that's not fair. We can't. That's just no-minded mashing. Y'all don't fucking have a damn fucking clue. Y'all are so obsessed with getting perfects and concerned about you not being good enough and adequate enough that you doubt yourself. You wait for that guaranteed fucking bullshit gimmick off of defense to present itself. Then you take your turn, and then you're like, oh, I put you in fucking Ukemi so I can get this Oki if I want and keep the pressure going, or I cannot because I have the health advantage. Y'all are so full of fucking shit. So full of shit. You think I'm talking about a specific fucking person. That's why you keep calling me this. I'm not fucking talking about a specific person. And I'm saying you're full of shit. I'm not calling you a dumbass. I'm saying you're full of shit. I'm saying your mentality and your mentality is probably not the right word. But see, I always cop out on, dyslexia with comprehension, and you're like, that doesn't give you the right to be an asshole. No, I'm giving you an excuse of why my blunt ass word is not resonating with you properly. Because I'm going to use mentality, but I mean mindset or approach or whatever the fuck other word that resonates properly with you. Now, ban culture? Yeah. No. The fact is that I'm calling out real fucking QA problems. You like it the way the fuck it is, and you're trying to shut me up before it actually takes effect, like it did in Tekken 8 Season 2. Perfect fuck. Tekken 8 Season 2 is a perfect example of the developers listening to the full fucking community, meaning the offensive side of the community, not the legacy fucking mid-max memorizational flowchart defensive frame data exploitation that the whole fucking game revolves around. It was them actually listening to the offensive side of the community, and they got nothing but shit for it, which proves my fucking point. It can be changed. It's not the developers' fault. The developers want to change it, but they can't. Why? Because of asshat legacy fucking entitled people that call everyone else LTG-esque when they're talking shit about a build and the community that keeps the build that fucking way. Y'all think I give a fuck? No. I give a damn about giving a shit because I don't give a fuck that you disagree with me. I give a fuck that you're saying my point has no fucking value and you're full of fucking shit. Y'all are full of fucking shit. Suffering inadequacies. Yeah, that's what you're going to be doing forever because you don't know how to actually talk to somebody. Because you feel that because someone else does you wrong, that gives you the opportunity to do the same thing. You're not practicing what you're preaching, but keep saying you are. At least I'm not trying to be what's that word? I'm not trying to put on a front to make myself feel like, or act like I'm better than you. But that's what the fuck you do with the type of fucking conversational wording you use. But it doesn't matter. Right? Like I said, y'all have been de-ranking and fucking trolling each other for so fucking long that you've passed it off as acceptable behavior because it was tolerated for so fucking long, and that's an unfortunate technicality, and that's why gaming is in the disarray that it is. Y'all are a bunch of shit birds that don't give a fuck about anything but your own perspective, and then when people call you out on it, you say they're being hypocritical. Okay. I'm talking about proper game design and balancing, and you're like, no. That's not what you're doing. I'm talking about reverting fucking changes that were made to suit somebody's fucking interests. But no, yeah, you're right. You're right. I want them to put something in the game that wasn't already in the fucking game so I can take advantage of that fact. I want them to revert something they changed in the game that was there for a fucking reason with checks and balances, but was removed because someone else higher up said, I don't need this anymore. And it serves no purpose. The parry serves no purpose. The guard impact, you should know how to deal with a break attack. There's no reason for a guard impact to work on it. You should make it to where I don't accidentally jump stepping into the background because, I don't want to accidentally fucking jump and get hit because I didn't clean up my inputs, but I tell everyone else to do the same. Clean up your inputs. I lost 2 matches in a row. That's not fair. Give me another round so I can prove that I'm actually better than this guy because we're equally skilled and I just keep losing a 50-50 more often than not, and then I'm gonna win 3 in a row and be like, I'm better than you. I keep running away from the fucking instance, so you know, let's not do anything about that. Oh, you're going to add a time gauge? That's okay. I'm just going to run it out and wait my turn and guarantee off of optimal punishment. Oh, you're going to give me a guard crush? That means now I can just do the same shit over and over and over again. If I get them to fucking nerf a guard impact to where break attack can't be dealt with properly, then now I got even more chances of breaking your fucking guard without having to think about it. Defensive players that practice in no-life fucking flow charts and fucking labbing and shit like that saying they're actively fucking playing the game. Yeah, for that first attack, that very first attack where you decided in the neutral what to do, you were actively playing the game. After that, no. The problem is when you run away and wait for somebody else to make that first attack, then you're not actively playing the game. Now are you? That other person's actively playing the game. But hey, guess what? They're just being stupid and mindless and they're rushing in and mashing and that's just a dumb way of playing the game. Yeah, because it's been balanced towards your asshat fucking exploit that you want to be able to play the game that way. That way anybody else that approaches the game with a immersive mentality of actually pressing a button and seeing something transpire on screen gets to shit into the stick because, well, that's just not very strategic or fucking efficient. Yeah. Suffer in inadequacy? Sure will. Sure will. Because my inadequacy is earned. Your skill is actually not earned. You demand fucking balance changes so your skill gets better. Not because you're good at the fucking game, but because you're good enough at the game to see where there's a possible implementation that you can put in the game that you can take advantage of. And if that's not a fucking exploit, I don't know what the fuck is. Y'all are so full of shit, it's not even funny. So full of shit, it's not even funny. I have no reason to prove it in Soul Calibur 6. I have no reason to prove it in Tekken 8. I'll have a reason to prove it in Soul Calibur 9. Or Soul Calibur 7. Or Tekken 9. No, I could start trying to prove it when Kunimitsu comes out. But I still think you're like adapt. That's not adapting. I have to conform to your way of playing because it's the only way to fucking approach the game. And then you tell me to suffer in my own inadequacies as your way of playing the game is pure fucking entitlement that's demanded and manipulated towards. And then you tell me I'm inadequate. No, you're inadequate because of that. Balancing in favor of you. Not the game, of you. The decline in your community is fucking proof of it. Proof of it. Not all characters are created equal. Yeah. They should be, though. They should be. Because why? Not all human players are equal. And we can't tell who actually is the best at the game because you're making other fucking characters unequal. Which means I have to play a character I don't want to play to deal with you because of that fucking fact. Instead of me just picking up the character I want to play and being able to play the fucking game. Now, you got to be so good with your character you can overcome all of its inadequacies on top of dealing with properly balanced luck. So yeah, you can stay the fuck out of my chat. Don't care. Not insulting you, I'm insulting a fucking mindset around a fucking way of balancing the fucking game that you take personally for no fucking reason. Which does what? Proves you're entitled.